feed her as you're walking, if she's paying attention to you. If she, don't call her to you if she's not. Okay. And then have a seat again. Now ignore her, let's see if she settles or escalates. Okay, good, good, good. So, I know, I just told her to do that. So we want to, when she gets all excited and she's rubbing against you, occasionally she will escalate and jump on you. We want her to be able to sort of self-limit that, and when you stop, say, okay, fine, we're done now, rather than trying to push you for more engagement. Good girl. All right, so two things I would do for both of you guys. Yeah, ignore that. Like every time she comes back, pushing. It's good. One, when you come in and you toss your handful, you're going to say, right? So if we consider that a marker cue, that means I am tossing you multiple pieces of cookie on the floor. What are we marking her for? She hasn't jumped yet.
Okay.
Right? Because think about it. Before they've done something we don't like, they're doing perfectly acceptable behaviors. So when you first come in, if she hasn't jumped yet, and you go, search, that's you saying I'm paying you for doing that, so you need to use the marker cue rather than just throwing the cookies out. Then the other thing is, as she gets better and better at this, I want you guys to increase the interval between feeding when you're walking around. Right? Because right now we're saying, okay, well, I'm going to feed you like every 3 steps to try to keep you from jumping. So you want to pretty quickly, every 5 steps, every 10 steps. Because we don't want to get stuck having to feed her or she'll jump.
Okay.
Right?
If she jumps as soon as we walk in the door, so before...
I close the door.
And, okay, so basically start all over again.
Yeah, and if you can, whoops, close the door.
Okay.
Yeah. Is she likely to... Dipper. I mean, you can't put your nose in there, but... Yeah, that's the electrocution chamber for the mice. Yeah. Is she likely to jump as you're opening the door? Like, does she ever jump on the door as you're trying to open it?
Not usually, and when I walk right in, I've just released her from waiting to come in, so she's getting a treat from me right away. So it doesn't happen a lot.
You mean when she's walking in with you?
Yeah, well, because she walks in with me, I want her to wait at doorways.
Right.
So she walks in, she gets marked, she looks back at me, she gets a treat.
But does she ever jump on you in those circumstances when she's walking in with you? Yeah.
If
you walk in with her, as soon as you get in, close the door, she'll jump.
No joke.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we do know that she'll jump on you even though she's just drove here with you.
Yeah.
And walked in the door with you. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's just more than greeting, it's just arousal. She's excited.
Yeah, with me when I walk in, she won't jump because if I don't give her a cookie, she's like, where's my cookie? Because that, maybe it shouldn't be, but part of our routine going through doorways is I want her to look back at me and get paid.
No, I think it's
anytime
good.
we go through a doorway.
Yeah, I like it.
And she's actually pretty darn good about it too.
Yeah, so if she's more likely to jump on you when you walk in the door with her,
Right.
No,
because
not anymore. She
Yeah.
does it less than she's.
Yeah. With me, it's when I start taking my coat off and taking my shoes off and
so
stuff.
you've already gotten in.
We've already gotten in.
Okay, so what about sending her to her mat while you're doing that? Do you,
Remember, for a while, I had her standing on one of those, on one of the buckets. I just
Right.
had her feet up on a bucket, and that actually worked pretty well.
yeah.
I could go, and it's the same thing. I would toss her off, she'd come back, I'd tell her to step up, and
Yeah,
she'd wait for me. So,
let me try something with her. Ready? Go get that. Get it. There, get it. Let's go. Come on. Touch. Nice. Good girl. Good job. girl. Okay, X. Good girl. Good girl, get it. Good. Matt. Good. Good girl. Good job. There we go. Pretend I'm taking my shoes off. Whoops. Well done. Good job. Touch. Yay. Good girl. That was excellent. Matt. Good. X. Yay. That was super. Good. All done. Yeah, so she's good. I mean, she actually wanted to go to that mat as soon as she came in the door, and I didn't want her to go until I told her to. So, and she wasn't convinced she should walk away. But give her time to correct herself and figure it out. You know, it kind of looks like we could both be standing there forever. Actually, I was seated. But she did, she got it. And that's when you would say, nice job, very well, and then restart. Like, you can't pay her after that. Like, you can't just keep going, because then you're paying her for that error. So you have to get her off and say, that was great, now let's try the whole bloody thing again.
So I'm thinking that the sequence coming in would be, have the mat by the door.
Yeah,
I walk in, I have her wait, pay her like I usually do.
yeah,
Then give her a CA or CH. Let her go do that just to, and then when she comes back, put her down on the mat.
mm-hmm.
So give her a chance to sort of do something, get her excitement out, and hopefully when she comes back, she'll be ready to, or do you think that's even more than I need?
I think that is fine if you're coming in and she hasn't been with you.
Okay,
That's when I would do the search.
okay.
If she's
got it.
come in with you, I would want to just say, okay, you did your whole door routine, now you're gonna chill on the mat while I do this.
Okay,
Because there shouldn't be as much arousal than if you came in and she was inside,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So, if you needed to, absolutely, but I would see if you need to,
okay.
right? So if it's just, I mean, she could do that, that was fine. Yeah, I wouldn't put that in unless you needed to. I'd reserve that and use it as a tool when she's really like, oh my God, you just came back. Yeah, give that a shot. What I did, go out with her, and you can like take your jacket off, mess with your shoes.
Want to come and drink again?
Stand somewhere else so that she doesn't feel like.
Hey, come on, you gonna come with me? Yoo-hoo! Here's your photo. Here we go, huh? Let's go.
Give it to you, you
Let's
see
go.
it, you.
Sorry? Come here. Yeah.
There you go.
Very nice. Okay, so now I gotta think, I'm bringing her in, and then I'm gonna put her on that.
Yeah, so door close, all that initial door stuff, and then send her to your mat, her mat.
Oh, I know, there's interesting stuff over there, but now, you've already been inside, you wanna come back in? Come on. Come here. Yeah. Let's go. Thanks. Okay, Matt? Good. Good girl. That is very nice. Can I take my shoes off? Would you like me to take my shoes off and put them away? What about my coat? Can I take my coat off? Oh, you are being such a good girl. You're not even excited anymore.
Good, so I get up and,
Okay. What a good girl.
and then Mark can pay her.
Thanks. All done. Here you go. You thought I was going to toss it. Toss.
Good, okay, so here are a couple of things.
Yeah.
One, when you first walk in the door, mark before you reach for your cookie.
Okay.
That's problem everyone has.
Or you could just play that in a tape on my,
Yeah.
in the back of my head for the rest of my life, yeah.
I want to get this like remote control brace that you hook in the arm, right? And the release is the verbal mark your cue, and then all of a sudden it releases, and then you can pick your arm up. Somebody should invent that. Only because as you go through, well, you know why. She's looking at the hand, and by the time you say X. All right, the other thing is, I would always feed her in position when she's on a mat, always.
Okay.
We do not want them ever to start anticipating release and get the cookie elsewhere.
I'm getting better at that, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, so when you do,
And I realize I didn't do anything like that
Mark,
here, but in general, yeah,
pay,
I've got the concept is,
good,
yeah, when I've got her down, when she's down or if she's chosen to lie down and I want her to stay lying
yeah,
down, I pay her on the ground.
good,
Near
good.
her, so she,
yeah, just so she knows that the cookie's coming from there. Otherwise, it was great. The only other thing I would do is I wouldn't be quite as appreciative verbally, because that might have, she didn't do it, which was great, but I could see her going, oh my God, Dad is like so happy, she might get up.
let's go play,
Yeah, so I would try to incorporate a little bit of, good, nice, if you're gonna say anything, yeah, because you wanna kind of go about doing what you're doing.
All right, this is a time when we're trying to lower
Lower,
our brows.
yeah, and not
raise.
invite to have fun, yeah, because when you're playing with her, she'll be, you're like, oh, good girl, well done. So, yeah, no, that was good. Where would you normally, like, what's the relation? You come in the door, is there a mat that's ever down that you could send her to?
There can be. The one that we have out on the porch, I would probably put in the living room, near the door.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, and so we can put a mat down there.
Okay,
And one that
and-
won't slip, but we'll find a way to make it happen.
And then where do you go to take your,
I usually do it right in the edge, right in the door.
okay,
So it would basically be standing right there with hooks behind me to put my
Got
shoes
it.
and stuff.
okay, so you would come in and do it like there.
Yeah,
All right, so let's do that just so that everyone can practice it. You're
okay,
gonna go out with her, you're gonna do the door thing, you're gonna pay attention as she comes in, mark,
okay.
and then pay her. Ideally, at this point, you should be able to mark her turning her head as you walk in, right? Because if she's
Yeah.
now used to it, you should say, okay, and she should walk in and look, and then you mark her and pay her. Okay, then you're gonna cue MAT, when she's down, good, boring, one, good, and then come over here. Yeah, try to kind of not be looking at her and doing all this stuff. You might be doing, put your hat on, take your shoes off, take your jacket off, whoops, and hang it up. And then come back, mark, pay, okay, let's go in the house.
All right,
All right.
let's see if I can I remember all that, Kim? Well, you don't have to remember all of it, you just have to follow the cues. I have to remember all of
Yeah,
it.
your job's easy, Tip.
You gonna come out with me? This way. Come on, Kim. Where's that good girl? Where is she?
So T-O-U-C-H, that's it.
Oh, good girl. Good girl. That was good. Let's go. X.
That's it, beautiful, beautiful.
Good girl. Matt? Very nice. Let's see, do I need a halter, bridle, what do I need here? I'm not sure I need anything. Oh, and I can put my coat back on it. Can I even talk to somebody else and completely ignore you? Yeah, and she's just staying there, isn't she?
Yeah, she's in Sphinx position, so I'd probably mark her and pay her on the mat now,
Good girl.
and then release her. Okay,
Okay, well done.
good, yeah, see the position?
Yeah, that's sort of, I'm ready to.
Yeah, she didn't get up, but when she is that sort of I'm ready to go, I wouldn't push it too much. Once she learns this is the routine and she will get released, then she will go, okay, got it, I'm just settling here for a few
And I'll see
minutes.
that hip drop and all, I think it was Dance Relax on the Mat, that was one of them, where all the things you look for to see that your dog is settled.
Yeah, exactly, and that's I'm ready to work, which is understandable because when we do mat, we're working.
Yeah.
But that was good, so that's what I would do as well when you come in. So I have a mat that's just always there. You will see eventually, I'm assuming, that she will go to the mat and lay down when you come in, because she'll know that is exactly what's gonna happen. There, when she's on
The
this.
same way she doesn't go through doors, rush through doors anymore.
Right.
She knows what I expect. of her.
Exactly. She did the same thing with me. She was like, close the door, open the door. She's like, whatever. So yeah, so eventually she'll just go lie there. I like that better than doing the search and
Okay.
then sending her there, because I think for right now, it would be too hard when you haven't been home and she's home, and you walk in the door and she's really excited. I think it would be too hard to send her to the mat and expect her to hold it. That's where search is really handy, because it gives her this other thing to do.
Right, but when we've already been together.
But when you're already together, it's
And we're establishing what's a daily routine.
multiple times a day,
Yeah.
probably,
Yeah.
right? Every time you take her for a walk.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So I would say, look, since you tend, who knows why, but since you tend to get really excited when we walk in the door, we're gonna change the routine, and we're gonna walk in the door and you're gonna lie on your mat, and I'm gonna like get things, organized, and then we'll keep going into the house. Yeah.
I had another cute, actually marker placement question for you. One of the things I'm working on, when I'm walking her, we've got a different STAY and WAIT
Yeah.
command. WAIT means I may not come back and get you, it means I just want you to stop where you are. And I use that at intersections. When I'm walking with her, wait, I want her to wait.
Yeah.
I want her to not cue off my body language.
Do not